Hey, welcome to this week's Wax Pack Dad.
Hello.
We got a special today.
My name is Tommy, one of Ryan's good buddies here. We've been working together for about 4 years now, four of the best and most turbulent years of my life, but Ryan's opened my eyes to a whole new world of collecting and trading and buying and gambling on wax cards. And here I am. We are in my dojo today. We put together a little bit of our allowance money that Kelly's allowed to give to Ryan, and I just kind of, roll the dice and do what I want to do, and I decided to throw down on a pack of a very potentially rare opening of cards that we have that have some really good value, and I'll let Waxy Pack Dad talk about the rest.
Waxy Pack. Yeah, I mean, speaking of his dojo, I almost got jacked coming here, kind of on the rough side of Calumet County, right over the border. So thankfully I'm here. I made it in one piece. It's funny, is Tommy's taller than me in this picture. It kind of looks like a Oompa Loompa over here.
Almost looked like your midget nephew that you just included on the video for a little more clout and to make me feel better about myself. But if I were to sit up here,
right,
we're side by side, yeah.
Pretty much.
Talk about being taller than me. My shoulders are just as wide as yours are. Oh. Same thing. Same exact fault. By the way, go Bucks. Game 7 today. Absolutely hate Boston. I don't want to see anybody from Boston get pulled from this pack that we're drawing today. One of my least favorite players of all time, Al Horford. And if this somehow makes this to you one day, I respect you as a player, but I hate you as a player. Absolutely hate you. So
one of his worst days. He's opening up. One of the 20 people that watch this show, and Al Horford's like,
if Al Horford's one of the 20 people that watch our show, I would be ecstatically frustrated. If you could pick any NBA active player in the playoffs right now to watch this video and see it, the last one that I want or would be Al Horford by an absolute long shot.
He's got a rock tied to his leg, and he's on a bridge, and the last thing he wants before he dies is to watch Tommy here, and that just puts him over the edge. But I'm sorry, Al. Bucks,
I'm not sorry. I'm absolutely not sorry.
He's like, sorry, not sorry.
I'm not sorry. Giannis, take over tonight. Game 7. Let's go. Go back, sweep Miami again. Let's get to the finals. Come on, baby.
Yes, and no one gets shot in Milwaukee. That would be great, right? I mean, could you have a celebration for one day? Look at him. Like, oh, Milwaukee. Hey, listen, buddy.
I'm just your little nephew. I'm the little nephew in the background.
Right. He's like, he doesn't care. He's like one of the guys when the shots are firing. He's like the guy that's got the Pabst Blue Ribbon, and he's walking by. Whoa, go Bucks! Like, listen, buddy. I'm freaking hitting the nearest dumpster. Doing a combat roll around there because I'm not used to that stuff. I'm mid-central Wisconsin.
Yeah. So, nonetheless, thank you, Wax Pack Dad, for coming to my home today and investing in this potentially lucrative pack that we're about to open up with you guys. This has been an absolute pleasure to this point. Watching the videos every week, I've actually won 4 times now. I believe I'm either tied for first or in first for individual solo card wins, which I can show you those cards that I have nicely stowed away. Most recognizable one, at least for me, is the Hakeem Olajuwon before he changed his name to Hakeem on the cards. Yep. So that is my prized possession thus far to this point, and the only way that we're going to be able to get better cards is to continue to invest, right? And we just got to keep doing this. So this is the first time that we're going in on a pack like this. We spent $200 total.
$200.
Yep, for 10 cards.
14
cards. Yep.
14.
So that just shows my knowledge of the overall, the trading card, I don't want to say industry, but the collection and collectibles with people over the last couple of years has gone up so big and has just skyrocketed.
We got sucked in. It's like they're selling the Jordan for $21,000. We're like, okay, well, we maybe do it.
Yep.
Maybe do it, right? I'm like, and chances are we're gonna get freaking John Koncak. He has a 7'2", center that moves slower than freaking molasses in January. We got that, but
it's
the upside.
The upside is an MJ, a young and vibrant and 30 point per game MJ, and we're all in on hopefully pulling this card. I've not been more excited for anything in a long time, and this is the first actual fresh deck of cards that I am opening with you for the first time. So I'm beyond excited, ecstatic. I can see why people do this, and I'm 100% just beyond like thrilled just to be able to open these together and see what we got. So
Absolutely.
MJ. But if you had to pick between, let's say, pulling an MJ today or a Bucks Game 7 win, which one of the two are you picking?
MJ.
He's not a basketball guy. I'm sorry for everybody that's basketball guys, except for Al Horford. Don't care about you. Everybody else, I'm sorry for the non-basketball fans, but he's more baseball, I'm more basketball, and that's that's where our sports loyalties lie.
Two things.
Okay, Boomer, what do you got?
You draft Dirk Nowitzki.
We're not going back to this. We're not going to talk about historic Bucks mistakes made in the past versus
And
where we are right now. We got to live in
Dirk.
the moment. We can't live in the past.
And the Gary Payton for Ray Allen trade. So I'm done. I'm done. Listen,
We
you
got
had
a
me.
dunk contest runner-up for Ray Allen.
Yeah, he like survived like 6 games before he had an injury. So anyway, we're gonna open up these bad boys. Appreciate you guys joining us. Please like and subscribe. We're gonna have Tommy on a few more times. We're gonna try to open up some crazy basketball cards in the future.
Yes, I've been trying to get Ryan to buy into Class of 03 NBA rookie deck where the holographics are. At least from what I know, and I'm not a card connoisseur by any means, but looking at like a rookie LeBron, looking at rookie D Wade, some of those, I mean, the card values that we see in some of those decks, although the packs are anywhere from like $250 to $500 to $1,000 or more for a 14 to 16 card set, the exhilarance and the excitement of pulling a Jordan right now today, which we might still do. We haven't even opened the pack yet, versus opening that prize LeBron card, which I'm not the biggest LeBron fan outside of, or ever since he went to Miami, and whatever, personal story, we all have our own preferences, stay loyal to your team. Stay loyal to your team, and nonetheless, but pulling that card and just sending that in at an 8 would be just immaculate. So if that's something you want us to do and invest in and present to you guys and show a video of us just with a little bit of playful banter back and forth, by the way, cheers. Enjoying a couple of craft brews while
Bucks
we're doing
and
this.
7.
Yep, Bucks and 7 today, taking on the Celtics. Please, because this is going to go live right after basically the game is over. So
Because if they don't win, I'm gonna hear about it for a week.
It's not gonna be. It's gonna be me just venting, but that's usually what I do because that's all millennials do, right? All we do is complain. We want our participation trophies. Blah,
Right,
blah, blah,
absolutely.
Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's get to the opening of the deck, and we can work out the rest of this relationship that we got later. Thank you guys. Love you.
And you'll notice the quality of Tommy's hands as a millennial. He's had these things manicured, so you can see that.
This is actually just 1 year and some change of not biting my nails. Thank you very much, Ryan. I very much appreciate that.
Hey, it's not a problem.
Yeah. Thanks, Boom. Now.
So here we go. We got 12 cards. We got one freaking stick of gum.
Yep.
Thank
so
you.
as you can see, stick of gum feels like it's in the very front of the pack, and it almost feels like it's at a left angle up or broken in the middle. So I don't know, based on the year or how old the gum is, if it's even chewable anymore, maybe relative concrete, but that's something for Josiah to try out, right?
My son has eaten gum from 81, and if anyone's met him, they yeah, that makes sense. That
Right.
makes sense.
He did it voluntarily,
Right,
too.
right.
He thought it was a Reese's piece of gum. All right, so
Right.
I'm going to start with
Yeah.
back piece right here. You see, it pulls apart pretty easily. I mean,
Yeah. Well, so the question is, did we make $200, or is it just another,
So looking at and I'm trying to get the camera angle on it. I mean, just the age of the.
Everyone's like, just
Yeah.
freaking open up the
Just
cards.
open up the cards.
Open up the cards. No.
This is the most expensive thing that I've bought in
Right,
the last
right.
6 months, and for the
Yeah.
potential trade-in value,
Yeah.
you're talking to I don't want to say degenerate, but borderline degenerate gambler. So I'm going to
Right.
enjoy the heck out of this moment because it's
Dallas
taken
Mavericks, we're going to be stuck with a
3
freaking Roy Tarpley.
Ooh, that's a sneak peek.
Was that Ron Harper?
That I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no. The people that watch the video will know. We're gonna let the gum drop out of the bottom.
Oh gosh.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. If anyone wants
That's
the
amazing.
gum,
Will
if
you
this
eat
is
this
mi-
piece.
this
I'll
is-
eat this piece if
this
you
is-
eat this piece.
this
I'll eat
is-
these two if you eat this one.
No,
For
but
our
you know, I'm
viewers.
gonna. But you know what? I'm gonna get it graded. I wonder if it's
You're gonna
gum-
get the gum graded?
Well, I know it's broken, but I think I could at least get a PSA 3 on the gum.
So you only need to send in a sample, which is this right here.
Right.
Which you and I could consume these two pieces collectively.
Gosh.
And yeah, make it a better
All right.
overall experience. So here we have the pack opened up.
Yep.
I'm gonna start pulling one by one. Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready. Because if we get a freaking Jordan, there's gonna be some celebration, tomfoolery,
Yep.
balderdash, you name it. Because I'll tell you
Everything
what,
out
we
of the
could
way.
use a win.
Yeah. That would nothing
Right.
nicer would be than a win right now.
Now, Tommy and I are in sales, so we
Yep.
know about making our months and commissions and,
And we
things
have
like that.
all of the confidence in the world. And
Was that freaking McHale?
eh? Go one at a time.
Oh, freaking
First pull.
freaking
McHale.
Kevin McHale,
That.
Hall of Famer.
All right.
Well, that is
Number
freaking
two.
good. We'll put him aside here. Is that an all-star though? Let's.
We can come back and revisit
Yeah.
that. Let's look that one up when we're.
He's like,
we're
shut
all done. Jeff Malone. See, now you got me.
Yeah, where's freaking Karl Malone?
Yeah. Okay. Greg Ballard.
Get out of here, Greg.
I bet we should have known. We should look up the 3 most phantom 10 graded PSA cards because we may be sitting on something that we don't even know.
Rodney McRae. Ha! Benoit Benjamin. Now, Tommy,
Yep.
what's Benoit Benjamin best known for?
That I don't know because when I first saw the name, I said Benoit, and the Benoit versus Benoit. I knew a Benoit from wrestling, and I won't get into that one. So tell me
Oh.
your story. Your story is probably a lot friendlier than ours.
I believe that Benoit Benjamin was drafted before Michael Jordan.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't.
Maybe I'm wrong with that, but
No,
he was
you
drafted.
are.
He was drafted before
No.
somebody.
Not that. No, not that.
Am I thinking of somebody else?
You are. And we're gonna look
And
that
Tommy's
up.
Tommy's
We're
looking it
gonna
up.
look that
All right,
up,
hang on. We're gonna have to put
because
this on pause.
I can't.
Okay, I stand corrected. It was Sam Boy, but Benoit Benjamin sucks.
Sam Boy, yep. Sorry about that, Benoit. I don't mean to, talk bad name, but I knew I didn't recognize that name, so sorry about that, Sam Boy.
Get out of here,
Yeah. Hope you're living off residuals somewhere. Next card.
Michael freaking Jordan.
Okay. Terry Tyler.
Orlando Blackman. At least I've heard of this guy.
Old school Mav, yeah. Herb Williams.
Nice.
Dave Greenwood. All right, we're getting thin.
Yeah,
on
I
the
know,
pack.
I
You
know.
One of these are going to show up. Okay, Nate McMillan.
Dying over here.
There is Ron Harper.
Ron Harper. Was that his rookie card?
Look.
That was his rookie card.
Yeah. Check that
I mean, he had a decent
first.
He had a decent playing career, I believe.
Mhm.
No, he was the guy that went on the Mavericks, I believe. Wait, no, he's the guy for the Bulls.
Yeah, he spent some time with Jordan. 95, 96, 97,
Yeah.
I believe. Dave Greenwood. And Derek Harper. Both Harpers.
We got two Harpers.
Both Harpers.
So we're interested in the Ron Harper, Derek
Yep.
Harper, and Kevin McHale. So we're going to do some research on those three, see what kind of value we get, see if we get our $200 back, or we're going to be eating Snicker bar lunches for the week.
And ramen noodle.
So right now, Tommy's doing some research here on the cards. So we pulled out, like, your Benoit Benjamin here in PSA 10 is worth over $1,000. Now, we talked
why?
about... Right.
But why?
But why? Because Benoit, later on, I think he was best known for his prowess in the buffet line than literally being a Clippers star. So it's a little off-center, but really, it's worth it because there are not a lot of high-grade Benoit Benjamins. There's a lot of people that collect this. We
right
got
now, Benoit Benjamin is number 2 all time in Clippers leading block leaders behind DeAndre Jordan. As
That-
a side note, so maybe
that's
is the
not
value of
saying
the card.
that's not saying a lot too,
He didn't
because
bring a ring to LA though. Didn't
Yeah,
bring it up, or
yeah.
didn't bring a ring.
the Clippers suck. This Kevin McHale, beautiful card, really cool, worth $700 in PSA 10. Unfortunately, let me pull this corner. If you can look at the right corner here, you can see that there is a little bit, and that's going to certainly knock it down. Certainly to the point where it's probably not going to get graded. Really, we're talking right now about the Ron Harper, because the Ron Harper, the Derek Harper, we have to decide too and look at it too. We've looked at a number of them, and the off-centering, it seems like it's normal. I'm not 100% sure. If it is, the Derek Harper can be worth about $300. And then your other card, as we look through it, is your Ron Harper rookie card, which, for you folks, for the Bulls fans, mid-90s, Ron Harper, played with Jordan, was a great kind of role player guard for them. Certainly a key contributor to that team. So the cool thing is almost every card here's got some value. So we're kind of looking through all the scrubs now to find out which ones potentially have some value. So right now, these 4 kind of have some value to them. In an ungraded condition, $5, $10, $20, but we're seeing if there's any value in getting these folks graded. So finishing it up, basically these 4 are the ones that have value. The Harper, the McHale, which I think is a really beautiful card, the other Derek Harper, and the Benoit Benjamin. So we've got a little bit of value here. Maybe, depending if we get these things graded, and we have to take a look at the left to right centering, if that's normal, we might send in, the Ron Harper or the Derek Harper to get graded. Otherwise, we're going to get our value back, maybe. But, like any day,
Yep, you gotta spend money and make money. I mean, this is the first of our kind of prestigious packs that we were trying to pursue, so always in on trying to, chase a dragon and try to get the next one. So, not disqualifying us from going for another pack and going even bigger and better.
Absolutely. Who knows? Maybe an 86 Fleer the next time. But the Wax Pack, Dad might be sleeping on the Wax Pack couch after he buys that pack. So
we should look at an 03 holographic pack with the LeBron draft in there.
I think either LeBron.
If that's one that we can get into, even bring it into some more recent cards or earlier cards, because we're looking at Chris Paul, looking at Bosch, we're looking at D Wade. I mean, that's Carmelo Anthony. We're looking at such a monstrous draft class, and that LeBron card outweighs what MJ would come in at 10 at this PSA at 20K.
Wow, I can't imagine what a pack's going to cost. But hey, you guys comment. Do you want to see an 03? Do you want to see us go after a Giannis? You let us know.
How far do you want us to go? Because I am willing to do it. So if you guys say yes, it's on me to sway Ryan into making the investment into the cards. So leave it up to you guys 100%, and as long as you say yes, I'm going to keep chipping away at Boomer over here.
Well, you know what? And it's just my kids' education. So, I mean, so what? They can't go to Marquette,
No.
State universities are just as good, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you may end up paying for their tuition anyways. It's just a gambling game.
Right.
Man,
Just
takes one. Just takes one card.
Learn the trades, Heck,
card.
you end up being a welder. I don't know. But, hey, just thank everybody. Kind of a unique opening with me and T. Casper over here. We really enjoy it. You want to see more of this kind of stuff, just let us know. Like, comment, hit your buddies out there to subscribe. We're not giving any of these away, but this week we're going to be hitting 1979 Topps Baseball. We're going to be giving away some cards there. So
Woo!
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 That's right.
Gotta drop your woo. You haven't said a woo yet, and that's your
Right.
flagship line every single week. So drop the woo at the end of the video.
Absolutely.
Like
It's
yeah.
it. You know, I'm like Space Mountain. I'm the oldest ride in the park with the longest line. Woo!
Woo!
All right. Take care, everybody. God bless.
Where's Space